Asia, a land of contrasts, where ancient civilizations meet breathtaking natural landscapes. From towering mountains to shimmering islands, this continent is home to some of the most remarkable natural wonders on the planet. Join me as we embark on a journey across 30 of Asia's most incredible wonders, each with a story to tell. At a staggering 29,032 feet above sea level, Mount Everest, or Sagarmatha in Nepali, stands as the tallest mountain in the world. A peak so high it's often referred to as the roof of the world. For centuries, Everest remained an unconquerable mystery, but in 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay changed that forever. What makes Everest so captivating isn't just its height, it's the immense challenges it presents. Climbers battle not just the treacherous terrain, but the thin air at extreme altitudes. Despite these dangers, Everest continues to attract adventurers from around the world. Did you know that Everest is still growing? That's right, due to tectonic plate movement, it gets a few millimeters taller every year. Beneath its icy facade lies a story of both triumph and tragedy, of those who made it to the top and those who didn't. Everest has claimed more than 300 lives, and yet it remains an eternal symbol of human determination. Moving from the heights of Everest, we now drift to the tranquil waters of Halong Bay, Vietnam. With over 1,600 limestone islands and islets, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is often enveloped in a mystical mist. Local legends say that dragons descended from the sky to protect Vietnam from invaders, and Halong Bay was formed by their mighty tails sweeping through the ocean. The word Halong itself translates to descending dragon. But Halong Bay isn't just about mythical stories. Its emerald waters are home to diverse marine life and ancient caves like Sung Sot or the Surprise Cave, with awe-inspiring stalactites and stalagmites. Visitors here can cruise on traditional junks, kayaks, or even stay overnight on floating villages, surrounded by the serene beauty of the bay. Jeju Island, off the southern coast of South Korea, is a natural wonder shaped by volcanic forces. It is dominated by Hallasan, the tallest mountain in South Korea, standing at 6,400 feet. Hallasan is an inactive volcano with a crater lake at its peak, called Bangnokdam, which means White Deer Lake. The legend says that gods would descend to the lake to drink and dance with white deer. Beneath the island, you'll find a labyrinth of lava tubes, which are some of the longest in the world. The Manjangul lava tube, in particular, stretches over 8 miles, offering an eerie yet fascinating journey through cooled lava paths that formed thousands of years ago. Jeju is also home to the Haenyeo, or Sea Women, a unique group of elderly female divers who harvest shellfish and seaweed without the use of breathing equipment, continuing a tradition that has been passed down for centuries. In the heart of the Sulu Sea lies the Tubataha Reefs Natural Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that is often considered one of the best diving spots in the world. Spanning over 97,000 hectares, Tubataha is home to over 600 species of fish, 360 species of coral, and an array of marine creatures from sea turtles to whale sharks. The reef system remains largely untouched due to its remote location, and only a select number of live-aboard dive boats are allowed to access it during a short season from March to June. It's not just the rich biodiversity that makes Tubataha extraordinary. It's also a vital breeding ground for seabirds and a critical habitat for endangered species. Here, under the clear blue waters, lies an underwater paradise that continues to thrive, protected by local conservation efforts. In the heart of Siberia lies Lake Baikal, the oldest and deepest freshwater lake in the world. It's believed to be 25 million years old and holds about 20% of the world's unfrozen freshwater. At its deepest point, Baikal plunges over 5,300 feet, enough to submerge the Eiffel Tower with room to spare. Known as the Galapagos of Russia, Baikal is home to thousands of unique species, including the Baikal seal, the world's only freshwater seal species. During the winter, the surface of Lake Baikal freezes into a crystal-clear sheet of ice, allowing adventurous travelers to walk, skate, or even drive across its vast expanse. It's a place of quiet isolation, where the Siberian wilderness feels both awe-inspiring and intimidating. In the province of Bohol in the Philippines lies a landscape like no other, the Chocolate Hills. This natural wonder consists of over 1,200 cone-shaped hills that stretch as far as the eye can see. During the dry season, the grass covering these hills turns brown, giving them their chocolate appearance. But how did these hills form? Geologists believe they were the result of the uplift of coral deposits followed by the action of rain and erosion. Local folklore, however, offers a more whimsical explanation. Two giants fought for days, hurling stones at each other, and when they finally reconciled, the boulders left behind became the Chocolate Hills. Regardless of their origin, these hills are a wonder to behold, offering stunning views, especially during sunrise or sunset. Komodo Island in Indonesia is one of the last remaining homes to the fearsome Komodo dragon, the world's largest lizard. These giant reptiles can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh over 150 pounds. But it's not just their size that makes them unique. The Komodo dragon has a venomous bite. Their saliva contains toxins that reduce blood pressure, prevent clotting, and induce shock in their prey. The island itself is part of the Komodo National Park, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Komodo dragons roam freely on the island, and visitors can go on guided tours to see these incredible creatures in their natural habitat. Beyond the dragons, the island is surrounded by rich coral reefs, making it a popular destination for diving and snorkeling. Standing at 12,388 feet, Mount Fuji is Japan's tallest mountain and arguably its most iconic symbol. This dormant volcano has a near-perfect symmetrical shape, making it a favorite subject for artists and photographers throughout Japanese history. The mountain is considered sacred in Japanese culture, and thousands of pilgrims make the trek to its summit each year during the official climbing season. On a clear day, Fujisan, as it is lovingly called, dominates the skyline and can be seen from Tokyo, 60 miles away. During cherry blossom season, the view of Mount Fuji framed by blooming sakura trees is nothing short of breathtaking. The mountain has inspired poetry, painting, and even haiku for centuries, symbolizing the delicate balance between nature's beauty and power. Imagine walking among towering sandstone pillars that rise like ancient sentinels guarding the heavens. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in China's Hunan province is home to these incredible rock formations, which inspired the floating mountains in James Cameron's Avatar. The park's pillars, some as high as 1,000 feet, are a result of millions of years of geological movement, with erosion shaping the landscape into these otherworldly formations. Zhangjiajie is often shrouded in mist, adding to its mystical atmosphere. Visitors can traverse glass skywalks, suspended bridges, and cable cars that offer jaw-dropping views of this ethereal landscape. In the delta formed by the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Meghna rivers, lies one of the most unique and biodiverse ecosystems in the world, the Sundarbans Mangrove Forest. This UNESCO World Heritage Site spans both India and Bangladesh and is the largest tidal mangrove forest on the planet. What makes the Sundarbans truly special is not just its vast size, but the rich array of wildlife that calls it home, most notably the elusive and endangered Bengal tiger. These tigers are known for their ability to swim between the islands in search of prey, an adaptation rarely seen in other tiger populations. The forest is also home to saltwater crocodiles, spotted deer, and a variety of bird species. Beyond the wildlife, the Sundarbans play a vital role in protecting the coastline from cyclones and storm surges. It's a place where nature shows its strength and beauty in equal measure. High in the mountains of the northern Philippines, the Banaue Rice Terraces stretch across the landscape like giant steps leading to the sky. Carved into the mountains by the Ifugao people more than 2,000 years ago, these terraces are not only a marvel of ancient engineering, but a testament to the harmonious relationship between humans and nature. The terraces are irrigated by mountain streams and springs, an intricate system that has sustained rice production for centuries. Often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world, the Banaue Rice Terraces offer a breathtaking view, especially when the paddies are filled with water, reflecting the sky and the surrounding green mountains. This cultural landscape has been preserved through generations and continues to be a symbol of the Ifugao people's resilience and connection to the land. Spanning across northern China and southern Mongolia, the Gobi Desert is a vast, arid region known for its stark beauty and extreme climate. The Gobi is more than just sand dunes. It's a place of rolling steppes, rocky outcrops, and rich history. Once a crucial part of the Silk Road, the Gobi is where ancient trade routes connected civilizations across Asia. The desert is also famous for its paleontological significance, as some of the most important dinosaur fossils in the world have been found here, including the first discovery of dinosaur eggs. Despite its harsh conditions, the Gobi supports a surprising amount of life, including the Bactrian camel and rare species like the Gobi bear. The wide-open landscapes and endless skies create an atmosphere of solitude and mystery that captivates all who visit. The Dead Sea, nestled between Jordan and Israel, is a natural wonder like no other. At over 1,400 feet below sea level, it's the lowest point on Earth. The lake's salinity is so high, nearly 10 times that of the ocean, that nothing can survive in its waters, hence its name. The high salt content also means that visitors can float effortlessly on the water's surface, an experience that feels almost otherworldly. But the Dead Sea isn't just about floating. It's also renowned for its therapeutic properties. The mineral-rich mud and water have been used for thousands of years to treat skin conditions and improve overall health. Unfortunately, the Dead Sea is shrinking rapidly due to water diversion from the Jordan River, making it one of the world's most fragile natural wonders. Mount Rinjani, located on the Indonesian island of Lombok, is one of Southeast Asia's most active and awe-inspiring volcanoes. Standing at over 12,000 feet, Rinjani is the second highest volcano in Indonesia and offers some of the most breathtaking trekking routes in the region. At the summit, trekkers are rewarded with a stunning view of Sagara Anak, a bright blue crater lake that formed after a massive eruption. The lake is sacred to the local Sasak people, who believe that spirits reside in its waters. Mount Rinjani's dramatic landscape, with its ridges, valleys, and volcanic plains, is a testament to the raw power of nature. Climbing Rinjani is no easy feat. The trek is long and demanding, but those who make it to the top describe the sunrise over the crater as a life-changing experience. Pamukkale, which translates to Cotton Castle in Turkish, is one of the most surreal landscapes in the world. Located in southwestern Turkey, Pamukkale is famous for its cascading white terraces formed by mineral-rich hot springs. The thermal waters, which have flowed down the mountainside for thousands of years, leave behind deposits of calcium carbonate that create a series of natural pools with stunning turquoise waters. These thermal pools have been used for centuries for their healing properties, and visitors today can still bathe in them, just as ancient Romans once did. Pamukkale is not only a natural wonder, but also a historical site. At the top of the terraces lies the ancient city of Hierapolis, with its well-preserved ruins and a theater that once seated 12,000 people. Home to the legendary Mount Everest, Sagarmatha National Park in Nepal is a land of towering peaks, deep valleys, and sacred monasteries. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is not just about Everest, although the site of the world's tallest mountain is undoubtedly awe-inspiring. The park is a haven for wildlife, including the elusive snow leopard and the endangered red panda. Sherpa villages dot the landscape, offering a glimpse into the rich cultural heritage of the region. The Sherpa people, known for their incredible mountaineering skills, have lived in these high-altitude areas for centuries, and their spiritual connection to the mountains is evident in the many monasteries and prayer flags that adorn the trails. Whether you're trekking to Everest Base Camp or simply exploring the park's valleys, Sagarmatha is a place where nature and culture come together in a spectacular display. The Phi Phi Islands, located in the Andaman Sea, are often considered the jewels of Thailand. These islands, with their towering limestone cliffs, crystal-clear waters, and vibrant marine life, are a tropical paradise that has captivated travelers for decades. The most famous of the islands, Koh Phi Phi, is home to Maya Bay, a secluded cove that gained worldwide fame after being featured in the movie The Beach. The islands are a haven for snorkelers and divers, with coral reefs teeming with colorful fish. But Phi Phi is not just about relaxation, it's also a destination for adventure, with rock climbing, kayaking, and cliff jumping all popular activities. Despite its popularity, Phi Phi's natural beauty remains unspoiled, offering visitors a chance to experience Thailand's pristine landscapes. Rising dramatically from the misty valleys of China's Hunan province, the Tianzi Mountains are a sight to behold. These towering sandstone pillars, some as high as 4,100 feet, are part of the Wulingyuan Scenic Area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The unique geography of the Tianzi Mountains was formed over millions of years of erosion, and the result is a landscape that feels like something out of a dream. In fact, these mountains served as the inspiration for the floating Hallelujah Mountains in James Cameron's Avatar. Visitors to the Tianzi Mountains can explore a series of trails, cable cars, and glass skywalks that offer breathtaking views of the mist-covered peaks. The constantly shifting weather means that no two visits are ever the same. On some days, the mountains rise majestically above the clouds, while on others they disappear into the mist, creating an ethereal, almost otherworldly atmosphere. El Nido, located on the northern tip of Palawan in the Philippines, is often referred to as the country's last frontier. This stunning archipelago of limestone cliffs, turquoise waters, and hidden lagoons is a paradise for travelers seeking both adventure and serenity. The towering karst cliffs of El Nido rise dramatically from the sea, creating a labyrinth of islands that are perfect for island hopping. Visitors can explore secret lagoons, swim in crystal clear waters, and discover pristine beaches that are only accessible by boat. El Nido is also home to some of the most biodiverse marine ecosystems in the world, making it a popular destination for snorkeling and diving. Whether you're kayaking through the lagoons, watching the sunset from the beach, or simply relaxing in a hammock, El Nido offers a glimpse into nature's pure, unspoiled beauty. Taroko Gorge, located in eastern Taiwan, is one of the most impressive natural landscapes in Asia. This 19-kilometer-long gorge was carved over millions of years by the Liwu River, cutting through marble cliffs and creating dramatic canyons and towering rock formations. The name Taroko means magnificent and splendid in the language of the indigenous Truku people, and it's easy to see why. The gorge is home to a series of tunnels, waterfalls, and hiking trails that offer visitors stunning views of the marble cliffs and the river below. One of the most famous trails is the Shakadang Trail, which follows the river and offers breathtaking views at every turn. On the island of Java, Indonesia, lies Mount Bromo, a volcano that stands as one of the most iconic landscapes in Southeast Asia. What makes Bromo particularly mesmerizing is the Sea of Sand, a vast plain of volcanic sand that surrounds the mountain, creating an otherworldly scene. While Bromo isn't the tallest volcano in Indonesia, its perfect cone and the constant puffing of smoke from its crater make it a must-see for adventurers and nature lovers. Most visitors make the trek to Bromo early in the morning to witness the sunrise over the caldera, a sight that can only be described as magical, as the sun bathes the barren landscape in shades of gold and red. Whether you're hiking to the rim of the crater or taking in the views from a distance, Mount Bromo leaves an indelible impression. Tucked away in the northern state of Himachal Pradesh, India, is the Great Himalayan National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that encompasses a vast expanse of snow-capped mountains, alpine meadows, and dense forests. The park is a paradise for trekkers, offering trails that pass through lush valleys and lead to panoramic views of the mighty Himalayas. But it's not just the landscapes that make this park special, it's the biodiversity. The Great Himalayan National Park is home to over 375 species of fauna, including the endangered snow leopard, musk deer, and Himalayan tahr. With its pristine wilderness, the park is a haven for wildlife lovers and adventure enthusiasts alike. Straddling the borders of Pakistan, India, and China, the Karakoram Range is one of the most formidable mountain ranges in the world. Home to K2, the second highest peak on Earth, this range is known for its towering peaks and rugged terrain. The Karakoram is also home to some of the largest glaciers outside the polar regions, including the Baltoro Glacier, which stretches for over 60 kilometers. The mountains here are steep, imposing, and often referred to as the throne room of the gods. For mountaineers, the Karakoram presents some of the most challenging climbs in the world, but for travelers, it offers breathtaking views and a glimpse into a remote, untouched world. Renowned for its powdery white sand and crystal-clear waters, Boracay is a tropical paradise in the Philippines that consistently ranks among the world's top beach destinations. The island's most famous beach, White Beach, stretches for over 4 kilometers and is lined with palm trees, restaurants, and resorts. But beyond its stunning shoreline, Boracay offers a wealth of activities for adventurers and nature lovers, from kite surfing and scuba diving to exploring hidden coves and coral reefs. Boracay is also famous for its vibrant nightlife, with beachfront bars and clubs that come alive after sunset. Despite its popularity, Boracay has managed to retain its natural charm, making it a must-visit destination for travelers seeking both relaxation and adventure. Standing at 13,435 feet, Mount Kinabalu is the tallest peak in Southeast Asia and one of Malaysia's most iconic natural landmarks. Located in Sabah, Borneo, Mount Kinabalu is part of the UNESCO-listed Kinabalu Park, which is home to a rich variety of flora and fauna. The mountain is sacred to the indigenous Kadazan Dusun people, who believe that spirits of the dead reside at its summit. Climbing Mount Kinabalu is a challenging but rewarding experience, with climbers passing through several ecosystems, from tropical rainforests to alpine meadows. At the summit, the views are breathtaking, with panoramic vistas stretching across the surrounding valleys, and on clear days, even the South China Sea. The diversity of wildlife in Kinabalu Park is astounding, with over 5,000 species of plants, including the famous Rafflesia, the world's largest flower. Nestled on the shores of Lake Baritan in Bali, Indonesia, the Ulun Danu Baritan Temple is a water temple dedicated to the goddess of lakes and rivers, Dewi Danu. This serene temple complex appears to float on the lake during the rainy season, creating a peaceful and almost mystical atmosphere. The temple is surrounded by lush mountains, and its tranquil setting makes it one of Bali's most photographed landmarks. Visitors come not only to admire the temple's beauty, but also to experience the spiritual energy that permeates the area. The lake itself is important to the Balinese people, as it serves as a major water source for the surrounding rice terraces. Our journey continues to Vietnam, where we find Phong Nha, Ke Bang National Park, home to some of the largest and most spectacular caves in the world. Among them is Sun Dong Cave, the largest cave ever discovered, with passages that are large enough to house skyscrapers. Inside, you'll find underground rivers, towering stalagmites, and even a jungle. The park itself is a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its rugged karst mountains and extensive cave systems. Exploring the caves of Phong Nha is like stepping into another world, a world hidden beneath the Earth's surface where time seems to stand still. Kanchenjunga National Park, located in the northeastern state of Sikkim, India, is home to the third highest mountain in the world, Kanchenjunga. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a place of breathtaking natural beauty, with its towering peaks, glaciers, and alpine forests. Kanchenjunga is revered as a sacred mountain by the local Sikkimese people, who believe that the mountain is the abode of the gods. The park is also rich in biodiversity, with rare species like the red panda, snow leopard, and Himalayan black bear roaming its forests. Trekking through Kanchenjunga offers a chance to experience the raw beauty of the Himalayas while immersing yourself in the spiritual energy of the region. In eastern Java, Indonesia, lies the Ijen crater, one of the most unusual and awe-inspiring volcanic sites in the world. What sets Ijen apart from other volcanoes is its bright blue flames, which are caused by the combustion of sulfuric gases that escape from the crater. These blue flames are best seen at night, creating an eerie yet mesmerizing glow. At the heart of the crater lies a turquoise-colored acid lake, one of the most acidic in the world. Sulfur miners brave the toxic fumes to extract sulfur from the crater, carrying heavy loads up the steep slopes. The Ijen crater is a place where nature's beauty and danger coexist, creating a landscape that is both captivating and haunting. Nestled in the Titiwangsa Mountains of Malaysia, the Cameron Highlands are a cool, misty retreat known for their tea plantations, rolling hills, and lush forests. The highlands were developed during British colonial times as a hill station, and today visitors come to explore the scenic landscapes and enjoy the cooler temperatures. The region is famous for its tea, and a visit to one of the many tea estates offers stunning views of terraced hillsides where tea plants stretch as far as the eye can see. The Cameron Highlands are also home to mossy forests, strawberry farms, and picturesque hiking trails, making it a favorite destination for nature lovers. And so, our journey across Asia's 30 most breathtaking natural wonders comes to an end. From the towering peaks of the Himalayas to the serene waters of the Philippines, Asia is a continent of extraordinary beauty and diversity. These natural wonders remind us of the power and majesty of our planet and the importance of preserving these incredible landscapes for future generations. Thank you for joining us on this adventure, and remember to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations of the world's most awe-inspiring destinations.